Plaintiff Lisa Christoph says her son met the defendant when he was stationed in Las Vegas, and they started dating. Lisa claims her son didn't tell her until later that the defendant was a stripper, and Lisa's suing her today for the value of a car. Defendant Robin Raspberry insists there's more to her than just being a stripper, and she claims the only reason she started stripping was to support her family and put herself through school. Robin does not believe she owes Lisa for anything.
Start with you.
Well, it all started when my son was stationed in the exciting city of Las Vegas, Nevada. He met Robin on her birthday in October of 2011. He came from a small town of Luxembourg in Kewanee, Wisconsin, where there's one stop-and-go light in the whole town. He attended a Catholic school and went to church every day. So he met Robin, and Robin was good-looking, exciting, fun, and a stripper in Vegas. So a girl he'd never meet in Luxembourg. So they fell in love.
Hey, and went to church.
Well, I don't think they went to church, but...
Oh, he stopped when he met her.
Well,
Went to Las Vegas
so.
and got turned out.
Yeah, he
Was
had
a good
fun.
Christian young man.
He was perfect.
Yes,
Great,
yes, he
innocent
was.
guy.
He got changed. No, anyways.
Oh my goodness.
So what happened was he brought Robin home for Thanksgiving, and he brought her home for Christmas.
But he had to be corrupt already to go into the strip club.
Well, he may be.
Go ahead.
Anyways, what goes on in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Yeah, and he did.
He just, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And what has their relationship been like from your observation?
Well, things were going really good when he brought her home. He actually did not tell me for a few months that she was a stripper. But I like Robin. We had fun. She likes margaritas, so do I. So her and I had a few margaritas together.
Right. Let me allow her to give some background, then we'll get to the car you're suing about.
Right.
First off, I want to say there's more to me than being a stripper. I do want to mention that.
All right.
Yeah.
Margaritas is the other half.
I mean, I was dating the son for over 2 years. More about the son, he's actually a drunk. He actually is a party type of guy, and that's the only reason why our relationship failed. He was lying to me about so many different things. For example, he has 3 DUIs I was unaware of.
Ma'am, does your son have 3 DUIs?
He has 3 DUIs, but it was because of Robin that he got a couple of those, because he was very hurt because he found out that she was cheating on him with the guy she has with.
Did he go to jail?
Oh, no.
Did he go to jail? Yes, he did. He did go to jail. Okay. But she was cheating with Ryan. Well, he was in the Army.
I don't care about that. I care about these DUIs, him driving drunk 3 times, jeopardizing the lives of other people.
Thank you.
And thank God he went to jail for it. And she didn't make him get behind that steering wheel while he was drunk. All right, 3 times.
Defendant Robin Raspberry says while dating the plaintiff's son, she worked as a stripper to support her family and put herself through school.
Go ahead.
More about the story. Yes, I was very close to Lisa. We have a very close bond. I moved here for her son thinking I was going to start a new life with him. My mentality of stripping, number one, I took care of my family with that money. I paid my way to school, like get my education, which I'm still doing now. I'm an honor roll student.
Good. Where?
I have 2 jobs right now. I go to
college
UW
or
Green Bay.
something,
Yes, I'm dual majoring in management and journalism.
Where
But
at?
why didn't you work?
Bay.
Why didn't you work when you were living with Adam? He supported you for 2 years.
I actually
He
was
paid
working.
everything.
I was working.
You didn't
Make up your
and-
mind. You said she was stripping. That's
was
highly
stripping?
paid work, from my understanding.
In Vegas, but when she
Go ahead,
That was
ma'am.
back in
Wisconsin,
Vegas.
she
That was
didn't-
back in Vegas. I recently, when I moved here,
So you're in school still?
Yes,
All right.
I'm a
When do you
full-time
expect to
student.
graduate?
2 years.
All right, good.
Hopefully.
Congratulations to
Thank
you.
you.
Let's get to the car you're suing her about.
I had a car that I had bought my son Jamie, Adam's brother, and it was a brand new Kia Spectrum, and it was sitting at our house. Nobody was using it because he was away at college in Whitewater. So because Robin didn't have a car, I allowed her to use the car to go to school and or to bring my son to work. She failed to yield the right of way and hit a lady head on and demolished the car. So the minute it happened, she started Facebooking my son, Jamie, and said, Jamie, don't worry, it was my fault. I'll take care of it. I promise I will pay you back the money.
Let me hear from
and my
her,
son
and
will-
then we'll get to whatever
Okay.
evidence you want
Okay,
to show me.
no
Ma'am?
problem.
Yes. When I moved here, number one, Vegas roads are different. I made a note with Lisa that I was not comfortable with driving right now.
You told her you didn't want to drive, but what?
I didn't want to drive.
So they forced you?
They kept insisting I do it.
Okay, so that's why you drove.
To drive her son back and
All
forth
right, but
to
you
work.
did do it. That's the point.
Yes, I did.
All right, you did drive.
Yes.
What's your defense to totaling the car if you did total it and received a violation? Did you receive a
Yes, I
traffic
did.
violation?
Failure to
Okay,
yield
so
right
you
away,
were
yes.
automatically negligent because you
Correct.
received a violation and you totaled her car as a result of your negligence. Why shouldn't you be responsible?
There was no collision coverage on the vehicle when she
She
told
doesn't
me.
have to have anything. That's between her and the law and her insurance company. Why should you be shielded from your negligence that caused her to lose $4,000 because she doesn't have insurance? She could leave her car anywhere outside or anything else without insurance. Someone can steal it, and then that's just her loss.
I told her she should have had somebody else drive the vehicle. And
But you
I'm
did
getting out.
on your own. No one forced you.
I kept getting
Your logic
assisted.
is off. Your logic is off. There's no law that says you don't have to pay for a loss that
was free
you
will.
caused
True.
because the other person doesn't have insurance. Your logic is off. Judgment for the plaintiff. Have a good day.
Well, Robin, I still really like you. I want to be friends over this whole thing. You were like a daughter to me.
I will always love you, but I'm very much hurt from the whole accident that happened. And I honestly, I can't even describe the pain I felt from this whole thing.
Ever wonder how important a signed agreement is to your case? If so, go to my website, askjudgemathis.com, and ask me about it.